Hello, I'm down here. Hello, I'm just little. Welcome along to the second lesson. I'm going to go quite quickly, but remember you can stop and rewind this video at any time. Okay. What we'll do in this lesson is a quick review of the activities in the book from the first class that you did for homework. We'll look at the second unit or the second part of Unit 1. And you'll also do your quiz. Okay, let's start. So here are the answers to the vocabulary worksheet that I gave you. This is also on this week's worksheet, so take a look at that. Remember, you can pause and rewind at any time. Okay, the next few slides show the answers to the textbook homework task. All right, please check your answers in your textbook, and if you have made any mistakes, please check and change them. I trust you that you did this. So if you didn't do it, pause the video and do it now before I show you. Okay, here we go. So the gist, this is page 10, the multiple choice questions. The gist question, what is the text mainly about? Our addiction to sugar. The vocabulary question, what does culprit mean? Culprit is C, the cause of the problem. The reference question, what is the very thing? The thing. It's our ability to store sugar as fat. That's what they're talking about. The detail question, why is sugar hard to avoid? Because it's in so many foods and drinks. Everywhere you find sugar, don't you? Next detail question. Which statement is not true? It's this one, that early humans ate more sugar. Of course not. We eat a lot of sugar nowadays. 3 scanning questions. What disease do 1/3 of adults in the world suffer from? The answer is high blood pressure. Why add sugar to low-fat foods? Well, of course, that's to replace the taste. If you take out the fat, it takes out a lot of the taste, so they add sugar. They can still advertise foods as being low fat, but what they don't tell you is it's high in sugar. And what are many schools replacing sugary desserts with? Healthier options like fruit. Of course, fruit has sugar, but it's a different kind of sugar than you find in chocolate and those kind of things. Okay, next question. Looking at the skimming for the main idea question. So, look at the passage on page 9. Choose the main idea. In paragraph A, it's this one. Sugar is addictive. That is the main idea. It's not the sub-idea, it's the main idea. Paragraph B, sugar can cause illnesses. This is what this paragraph is talking about. Paragraph C, our bodies need very little sugar to survive, but we now eat too much of it these days. I know I do. How about you? Okay, B. These days, it is very difficult to avoid sugar because it's in so many foods. That's very true. Everything you find in the combini has lots of sugar. And paragraph E, there are some people who are fighting back against sugar with healthier options. Yes, like my wife. Okay, I'll read this to you, and you can notice the spaces and fill them. The story of sugar began in New Guinea about 10,000 years ago. People there picked sugar cane and ate it raw. Because it made people feel good, they saw it as a drug that could cure illness. Doctors in India recommended that people eat it to stop headaches. But soon, people began to eat it for fun. Demand for sugar rose as more people started to develop an addiction to the sweet taste. By 1900, it was recorded that the average British person ate 45 kilograms, that's about 100 pounds, of sugar each year. That's a lot. I think I eat about double that. Okay, let's complete the sentences. When a company advertises something, they want you to buy it. They want you to buy it. Someone who is efficient at a task does it without wasting time or energy. Two groups that have a battle are likely to be angry at each other. They're fighting. Battling is fighting. The facilities of a school include the classrooms and the equipment and all of that stuff, but not the people. Number 5, if something is obvious, it is easy to see or understand. Okay. Number 6, when you store something, you keep it. Don't throw it away. You keep it. And number 7, when you cut down on sugar, you eat less of it. Okay, there's some strange sort of rectangles there. What are they about? Aha! Now, I haven't gone crazy. Cut something. Cut. The answers are number 1, cut off. Number 2, cut something up. And number 3, cut in. So you may cut into, in America they say cut into a line. In England we say cut into a queue, where there's lots of people waiting, maybe at the cash machine, something like that. Okay. Now, it's the fun part of the lesson. It's the quiz. So, after I have spoken here, I want you to pause the video and take the quiz. After you have taken the quiz, then you can come back to the video and watch the rest. Okay? So, download the quiz from the e-syllabus. You must take the quiz before the date shown in the e-syllabus. Take it now, I think, is best. You will have 6 minutes to complete the quiz. So from the moment you open the quiz, the clock is ticking and you have 6 minutes. So complete it within those 6 minutes. You cannot retake the quiz once you have started. So make sure you are not disturbed. Okay, make sure you have at least 10 minutes time clear. And there it is in Japanese. So, pause. Okay, now you've taken the quiz, we can move on. So, here's a little bit of vocabulary for you. Now, don't worry, these guys are not food, but this is food for the future. This is a recap of the vocabulary from last week's worksheet, so you should have already done this, but it will help you a little bit with this week's worksheet. So which one of these pictures is the odd one out? This guy, he's angry looking. About this guy. Kawaii! Oh, I love dogs so much, but wait! What's this? This is not a dog. This is Neko-chan. This is a cat. This one is the odd one out because a cat is a different species to dogs. Dogs are canine. Cats are feline. They are different species. They don't mix. Okay? That's the word species. And what's here? What's in these jars? Why do we put things in jars? These look like pickles. Pickled gherkins, pickled plums, pickled cabbage. Looks like kimchi. This looks like jam. What we are doing is we are keeping these for a long time. We're storing them. And because it's food, we don't want it to go off. So we keep it in these jars. And that means we are preserving the food. And the word is preserve, to preserve. Okay, this will help you with this week's homework. And this one, to found. Which of these companies were founded by which people? I think you've already done this, so I'll have a little look. The founder of the company. Let's start up here. Do you know who this is? This is Steve Jobs. He founded, yep, you knew it, Apple. He's the founder of the company Apple. How about this guy up here? A bit more difficult. He's driving a car. Maybe there's a clue. This is Enzo Ferrari. So he founded the Ferrari company. Originally, they made tractors. Did you know that? So, who are these guys? Masaru Ikuba. He founded Sony. Yes, maybe you know that. The electronics company Sony. He founded Sony. So, Studio Ghibli must be, yes, of course you know, Hayao Miyazaki. Nice movies. Okay, that's vocabulary. So now, what I would like you to do is to download the worksheet, worksheet 2, complete it, and then upload it. Also, I would like you to complete Unit 1B in your textbook. That's pages 13 to 18. Don't do pages 19 and 20. Look at the bottom here. These are the pages I want you to do. So, not this page. And not the next page. All right. Review Unit 1A, because when you do your test next week, it will include things from Unit 1A as well as Unit 1B. Don't forget to do the other points activities for those extra points. And don't forget to do the quiz if you haven't done it already, which you should have done. Okay, thank you very much. That is the end of this week's lesson. Remember, I am available on email if you want to speak to me. And if you would like to speak to me face to face, you can email me and we can have a Zoom meeting together. Okay, thank you very much. Bye.